Hello and welcome to my hot stream. Today I'm going to go into a bit of the Skysaga Infinite Isles Alpha 7 and the end thereof. Show off my build, show off some of the little trinkets they've given us. Here we have the starting screen. This is not anything new from Alpha 7. This is from, I believe, Alpha, I'm tempted to say 6. I don't know if it went back to 5, but you see here the daily login rewards, some of the items here. And at the center here we have Kentigern, and he is a weekend only quest giver. Don't think I showed that off during the last alpha, Alpha 6. Might as well show it now. I'm not sure about a weekend only quest giver. It's kind of pain in the ass. Then again, I do pretty much play weekends, so it works out okay. Except when you want to turn in those quests. Now let's go through the items I've got in my inventory. Some of the new items. So, gauntlets of hurling. So you can place bricks, blocks, etc. really far from where you're standing. Right now I'm currently wearing the Splendid Greaves of Solid Ground. I'll show those off in a second. Allows you to place ground just by walking over it, which is awesome. Need to switch out Fantastic Breastplate of Free Flight. This is what I'll be using to show off my island build, sort of island build. I didn't finish it. I played very little of this alpha. What else can I show off? I think I've showed off a few of these things in my previous Alpha 7 video. Pickaxe of range. And what else do we have? The pickaxe of demolition. I think that's pretty much everything. Let's see what we got here real quick. Grab some stuff. Now, the flight mechanic is a bit funny. There we go. Sort of double tap and look up. Let's go ahead and show the look from up here, from on top here. So the ability to fly around your island allows you to do crazy things. Obviously you can build up. I wanted to build down. I've been wanting to desperately build down for a while now. And so that's what it's given me this opportunity to do. And as you can see here, I really want to create a mountain. Not a great mountain, but at least a mountain of sorts. That would be awesome. So I started working on that. It's a very time-consuming activity, so I didn't do a whole lot. Just test it out, see what I could do. Putting down the flooring, this is what I'm going to show off now. Let's go down here at some point. Let's show off these greaves here. So, as I showed you before, I have these splendid greaves of solid ground. Put some blocks in my hands here. And I just simply have to walk while holding them, and it will place them on the ground. And you can also have problems like that. Drift and so on. Yeah, you'll get crazy stuff like that. It's not perfect. It still has a few bugs. Sometimes you will actually fall down. But since I'm flying anyhow, it's not a problem. Now if I start flying around, I will start placing blocks in the sky, in the air. So I have to be careful with that. Because then it starts looking like a mess all over the place. I have thought about using it to put down these stairs, the sort of mountain walls. But yeah, not quite sure you can control it very well. might turn out to be a big mess. And there's that buggy sort of drops you down for no apparent reason. And here, that's that. Let's go fly around some more. So that is the bottommost layer, the flooring, as it were, of your island. Oh, this is really nice sun placement. You can actually see in here. I never actually can see under here. That's kind of cool. The moon, as it were. And yeah, I could just shop into this and get into my starting area down there. So those are the major changes. There are a few other little changes. Things like gates opening up to new types of gates, heroic portals, for example. I did one the other day. Slightly more difficult. Probably along the lines of an uncommon key. It didn't seem that terribly difficult. The quests are more or less the same as the previous alpha. You still have quest chains, you still have to work through them. I was a bit worried that you'd be forced to work through one or another first. That's not the case. You can jump around, you can go and do different ones. Not really an issue. And creatures, there are new creatures. You might find creatures you wouldn't expect in certain places. Weaponry and equipment, all of it, except for this, obviously the new stuff, is pretty standard. Crafting, you can craft with a variety of stones. Stones got renamed, metals got renamed. Wood no longer has any attributes to the item, etc. So those are sort of the major changes. In the next alpha, I expect to see, again, more changes along those lines, and what we've seen on Facebook and elsewhere, strange new devices. And I think these devices are things like when you're looking at a part of the game, let's see, for example, C. Let's see if I can actually do this. No, it won't show it. But when you're looking at something in game, like your book, it'll actually show you opening a book. It looks like there are more of these animations around now, so you can see people, see what they're doing when you look at them, whether they're looking through the map, for example, or whatever. There might be other items as well. There look to be some pretty cool new things, like maybe a blueprint printer. Something that allowed me just to, I'm hoping, blueprint maybe builds like this wall here. I can just blueprint it and just slap it around the whole area as best as it'll fit. That would be really cool. So I will make a video showing off what's going to happen in Alpha 8. But until then, this will probably be my last video for Alpha 7. It's going to be next week that they change it all over. So expect another video next weekend. Thank you very much for watching.